Based on the most recent report, Bitcoin adoption amongst retailers is anticipated to extend by 50% within the subsequent 3 years. This results from a survey performed by Ripple and Sooner Fee Council, which concerned 300 cost leaders in 45 nations. A rising curiosity in Bitcoin funds globally. The report indicated that blockchain expertise has emerged as an alternative choice to pricey cost methods in recent times. Transaction volumes have elevated remarkably within the crypto business, with greater than 5.5 million crypto cost customers within the U.S. alone in 2023. The highest for use circumstances of crypto funds embody remittances, cross-border B2B funds, card funds, and digital funds. Remittances take the lion's share of this, with overseas employees taking to crypto to keep away from excessive transaction charges when sending cash residents to their households. Associated studying, Xapo Financial Institution turns into first lender to allow close to prompt Bitcoin funds, as well as the rising adoption of Bitcoin funds by PayPal and Stipe has additionally boosted adoption considerably. Past Bitcoin, stablecoins like USD and USC have loved vital adoption as a consequence of their low volatility. It's reported that utilizing stablecoins for cross-border funds is 80% cheaper than conventional cost strategies. Around 97% of the respondents within the survey imagine that crypto funds can have a serious position in Sooner funds throughout the subsequent 3 years. Over half of the surveyed leaders count on most retailers to undertake crypto funds inside this era. Center East Main the adoption race. Based on knowledge from Ripple and FEC, most cost corporations imagine that retailers globally will use extra cryptocurrencies within the close to time period. As seen within the graph beneath, the survey outcomes present that 64% of representatives of cost corporations within the Center East imagine that greater than 50% of retailers will begin accepting cryptocurrency funds throughout the subsequent 3 years. Europe follows this with 58%, North America 51%, and Africa 51%. In distinction, about 17% of the Latin American representatives imagine adoption would happen inside this era. That is regardless of the rising adoption price within the LATAM area amongst formal and casual companies. The regulatory problem was additionally mentioned within the Ripple and FEC survey. For almost all of the cost corporations consulted, 89%, the shortage of regulatory readability within the crypto asset sector is a barrier to utilizing blockchain expertise as a way of cost. Nonetheless, it should be remembered that in current months there have been advances in regulating the cryptocurrency sector in a number of nations. International locations like Venezuela and El Salvador have established a complete authorized framework for crypto property. Associated studying, Ripple will attraction instantly if it loses to SEC, Chief Authorized Officer says. As well as nations globally, like South Africa, Brazil, and Singapore, are advancing of their laws. The survey decided that the optimism of corporations for this market may reply to a rising urge for food for entry and inclusion to broader monetary providers. It additionally highlighted that different cost strategies primarily based on blockchain expertise, like central financial institution digital currencies, CBDC, would enhance world cost methods.